And 2 decades later, the conversation continues about how to protect the U.S. from terror attacks. Tonight, Kevin Frey reports from the nation's capital.
A failure to connect the dots. In the immediate aftermath of the 9/11 attacks, officials set about trying to figure out what went wrong. One problem quickly became clear. Intelligence agencies were not sharing information. Former CIA analyst and National Security Council staffer Emily Harding says that's largely been addressed.
If I wrote a piece for the president, it went through a great many people's desks before it landed on his. You had to check with your colleagues from every other intelligence agency.
She says the U.S. has also developed new counterterrorism skill sets, allowing intel officials to better track one cell to another. But Congressman John Katko, the top Republican on the House Homeland Security Committee, worries those skills could be put to the test with the U.S. departure from Afghanistan and the Taliban's recapturing of the country.
We've now got a very big black hole in Afghanistan, and then if terrorism groups metastasize in Afghanistan, once again, we've got a real problem on our hands.
The Biden administration insists they have so-called over-the-horizon capabilities to keep tabs on things even without boots on the ground. But some, like Harding, are a bit dubious. Others argue there's another threat that needs attention. Congressman Gregory Meeks, the chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, pointing to the home front.
We've got to get our eyes on the prize to make sure that we're doing that to keep our people safe at home from domestic terrorism.
Take the January 6th attack on Congress. A U.S. Senate report finding new problems with intelligence gathering and sharing. But Harding notes when it comes to domestic threats, there are also unique hurdles.
Part of what makes us who we are and what makes us Americans is that we hold dear to these rights and freedoms. And not a lot of people are going to be eager to give the FBI additional authorities to pursue First Amendment protected speech.
In Washington, Kevin Frey, New York.